Story name: The Whispering Hotel. On the outskirts of Chicago, hidden behind a row of crumbling warehouses, stood an abandoned hotel called the Ashford Inn. Once it had been the pride of the city, a glamorous place where wealthy travelers stayed, where jazz bands played till dawn, and where lovers whispered promises in candlelit halls. But one winter's night in 1952, a fire swept through the building. Most guests escaped, but 13 people were never found. Some say they were trapped, others say they disappeared without a trace. After that night, the hotel never reopened. For decades, it stood silent, rotting. Locals whispered that if you stood close enough at night, you could hear voices drifting from the empty windows, soft, sorrowful whispers of the ones who never left. In 2019, a group of urban explorers, Ethan, Carla, and Marcus, decided to investigate. They brought cameras, flashlights, and a live stream setup, hoping to gain followers by spending the night inside the infamous hotel. The moment they stepped through the broken glass doors, the temperature dropped. The air was damp and smelled of burnt wood and mold. "Do you hear that?" Carla whispered. They froze. From somewhere deep inside the building, faint piano music echoed, soft and haunting, as if someone were still playing a long-forgotten jazz tune. They followed the sound to the grand ballroom. The chandelier hung shattered, the floorboards blackened by fire. Yet in the corner stood a piano, its keys cracked and yellow. And though no one touched it, the keys pressed down slowly, one after another, playing a broken lullaby. Marcus raised his camera. "Holy shit, this is gonna blow up online." But then they heard something else. Whispers. At first it was like a distant conversation, indistinct murmurs. But soon the whispers grew louder, clearer. "Why did you leave us? Stay with us. You don't belong out there." Carla screamed as a cold hand brushed against her arm. The live stream chat exploded with comments. "Did you see that? There's a shadow behind her. Don't go deeper." But Ethan, stubborn and excited, wanted more. He led them upstairs to the guest rooms. The hallway stretched endlessly, lined with doors. Each one creaked open slowly as they passed, revealing dark, empty rooms. Yet in every mirror, their reflections were wrong. Their eyes were hollow, their mouths twisted into silent screams. Then they found room 13. The door was charred black, the number barely visible. Against their better judgment, they entered. Inside, the walls were covered in scratch marks. The bed frame was melted, twisted, and in the corner sat a suitcase, untouched, as if waiting. Ethan knelt and opened it. Inside was a woman's dress, perfectly preserved, and a guest book. On the final page, written in shaky handwriting, were the words, "We are still here. We will never leave, and now, neither will you." Suddenly, the door slammed shut, their live stream cut to static. Neighbors claimed they heard screams echoing from the hotel that night. But when police entered the next morning, the building was empty. No cameras, no bags, no explorers. But if you watch the original live stream, still circulating online, you can hear the whispers at the very end, right before the feed dies. A voice, clear as day. "Welcome to the Ashford Inn. Checkout is never." If you survived this story, give it a like and subscribe to Voices of the Dead so you never miss the next haunting.